All right. All right. I think we're done. Okay. All right. Take a look. I sound different. Okay. Oh, we have feedback. Pwede muna natin ito. We have feedback. Okay. All right. This is the Dog Behind the Human podcast with me, your host, Dog Coach Francis. And today, meron tayong mga topic from... Actually, it's a breaking barking news. Nung nabalitaan ko to, I was really shocked. So pag-usapan natin 'yan. So, pero meron tayong mga bagong equipment na nabili. Malaking salamat din sa inyo because you guys are our inspiration para improve ang ating audio equipment, ang ating setup para naman mas maganda if you're watching this on live. And of course, if you're listening to the podcast on audio format only, if you're listening to Spotify, you're listening to Apple Podcasts, or any podcast streaming platform that you have installed on your phones, especially when you're driving or maybe you're just doing something at work. Okay, so sana my voice and our audio comes in really well. Pero I'd like to try out a new thing that we did. So, ang gagawin natin is we are going to call uh, my co-host na, well, instead of going on screen, subukan natin siyang tawagin via phone patch. Di ba? Parang 90s na ang phone patch. Pero let's see if we can hear her. Hello? Hello, is this Tina Ryan? Hello, how are you, Tina? You are live on our podcast via phone patch. O, di ba? 90s na 90s lang. So, so it's a new feature. O, di ba? We can actually call anybody, di ba? So, no, 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 no. We're still on, on our usual streaming platform. Pero we have, di ba? Kailangan ko bang sabihin? Well, you know what? Might as well broadcast it. We are using the new Rodecaster Pro 2. So it's a professional broadcast mixer. So we are able to call anybody. If you can give me the number, we'll call them. We can even do like a prank call now. No, but actually you... wait lang. Teka lang. Hindi ka daw naririnig ni, ano. Teka, we can't hear her. Teka lang. Let's try to... Okay, teka lang. Hindi ka daw naririnig. Yeah, teka lang. Hindi ka daw naririnig. Uh, yeah, you can hear, I can hear you, pero hindi ka daw naririnig. Let me quick quickly change the setting here on my microphone.
So may gaganda pa pala. Ay, mamaya na ako magsusalita pag naririnig na ako.
Okay. Ayan. Can you
Can you
hear
hear me
Tina?
now?
Can anybody hear Tina Ryan now?
Can you guys
Uh,
hear me now?
yeah, there you
Can you guys...
go. There you go. Narinig ka na nila. Pwede na daw. They can hear you.
Hello? 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 Nag-amot, ano? Nag-modulate. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Right. So anyway, so there you go. We have Tina Ryan on the line.
I
Pat
miss...
90s na 90s na.
Hi, hi, Macy's. I miss you guys.
So Tina Ryan, ganito yun ha. You have no excuse now. No matter where you are, whether you're on the go, you cannot tell me na parang, Coach, wala akong internet. I don't have my laptop with me. We can just call
Oh,
you
uh,
and you can join the podcast.
that is amazing. But what if I want to go on cam? Hindi pwede. Voice lang talaga ngayon because
No.
you're calling me.
Actually, do you want to go on camp? Pwede naman. I'll just send you the link. Pero yun nga, we just tried the new feature that we're gonna use
Wait,
in the
so, wait.
podcast.
So, like, kunyari, I can still go on cam, but you'll be calling my cell phone?
No, you have to go through the regular, login thing if you want to go on
Even though I
cam.
don't have Wi-Fi, kahit wala akong, like, even if my Wi-Fi connection is not strong,
Oh no,
ganon?
you still need Wi-Fi connection for that. Pero if it's just audio format only or just your audio
Okay
only,
lang.
we're gonna be using
Uh-uh.
the telco lines. Diba?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Amazing. So, are you live now?
We are actually live. We have a bunch of people watching. Pero syempre, ang focus naman talaga natin is this be uploaded on our platform, diba? So they can
Yes.
consume it if they're not available now. And ang plano nga pala natin, guys, for everybody who's listening and watching right now, we will also start doing a few changes. So pag meron kaming guests, ang mangyayari ngayon, you can ask questions ahead of time. Tapos, it will now be offline. We're going to try to do offline kasi gusto namin mabisita yung mga tao on their best available time. And then we will probably upload it on a later time. Mauuna yung podcast format muna. And then a bunch of edits for our YouTube and Facebook uploads.
Ay, ikaw na. So, we're ready to conquer the world. Nah.
Right. We can call anybody around the world. Pero if you're
So,
gonna,
we're
yeah.
ready tayo.
Ano?
Coach, Joe Rogan levels na tayo when it
Of
comes to
course.
podcast.
Yes. All right. How do you like my voice right now on the new equipment?
Okay, well, you sounded really well earlier, but now it's a bit garbled. So maybe it's my internet because I'm seeing it says unstable, like my feelings.
No,
Ganon.
it's not your internet. It must be. Wait. There must again. This is new, so must be because of ano ba? Some of the settings that we still need to fix.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, well, thank you so much, Tina Ryan, for saying hello. Namimiss ka na ng mga ibang viewers natin and listeners.
Yeah. So I just invited somebody, but she hasn't replied, and I don't want to disclose who yet. But she's gonna be like one of the most super fun guests we'll ever have, Coach. So I'm just really hoping I will pray on it tonight that she says yes, because campaign season is over, and they're very busy. She got heavily involved with the campaign, so sana ngayon na time na siya.
All right then. All righty. So yeah, looking forward for that. Well, if you have connection or if you have really bad connection, try to watch pa then because I'm gonna be telling the story na medyo may pagka-crime motive. Yeah. So this is something that the ladies would like.
Okay. I'll try to catch it. Give me
All
a
right.
few.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, Tina.
Guys.
All right. So that was Tina Ryan on our live via phone patch. Diba? In this day and age wherein we use the internet, syempre importante pa din yung phone patch. Okay. Well, anyway, we had a few hiccups on our technical because again I'm trying to just learn the new equipment. But hey, I hope you like that. That was actually Tina Ryan live via phone patch. Okay, so let's move on to the hot topic. It's actually a breaking barking news na it's a little bit more shocking kung tutuusin. So we're going to go to the really easy ones. Tapos we progress dun sa mga bandang last part. Actually, lahat ng mga ano to, medyo sad eh. What's news if it's not sad, no? So, anyhow, let's go on to the barking news. All right, so barking news. Tagal na natin ginawa to, no? So I kind of miss doing barking news. Okay. All right. A little bit of feedback. Okay. So, here is, teka lang. Sabi nito, login na lang si Tina. Gusto niya daw makita reaction niya pag pag kinuwento ko na to. Oh, sige. Well, let me see. Kung gusto niya mag-login, we're just gonna send her our login links just in case she wants this. Okay, pero for the first barking news, or yeah, barking news, breaking barking news rather. All right, for the first breaking barking news, from a story from Inquirer.net, Janela Salvador heartbroken over death of pet dog Max. Sabi niya dito, I lost my first baby boy. This was written by Dana Cruz and published July 8th, 2020. We will be linking this story in the chat box if you want to read it later in the show or maybe in sa podcast. Okay, once it's uploaded. Janelle Salvador is mourning the death of her pet dog and partner in life, Max, who was with her when she first moved into her own home and was just learning to be independent. And makikita natin dito, well, Max is actually, I think, looks like an Alaskan Malamute. The article doesn't say so. So the actress looked back at the fond memories she shared with her beloved pet while showing photos of Max with her and her son, Jude, via her Instagram page today, July 8th. These past few days have been some of the hardest in my 24 years of existence. To some, I might sound dramatic, but I feel like there's now a big hole in my chest that I now lack a part of me, she told fans. It's probably because I feel like I didn't just lose a pet. I lost a partner in life. So, you know what? When you lose a pet, it's probably really heartbreaking. Uh, I've lost pets. So I have one, two, three, quite a few. And it never gets better losing a pet. Any dog lover would probably understand this. And this is probably the most heartbreaking reality of having a pet, that when the time comes and they leave you, if you were very happy that they came into your life, siguro it's gonna be fourfold ng kalungkutan. Pero if you probably did a good job caring for them, and if you really gave your best, then there's not much you can do really, pero just brace yourself. So, first heartbreak ko talaga is when I lost Ino, which is the biological mom of Serena, our little star golden retriever. And yun, mahirap talaga yun. So I almost didn't want to train. Pero I have other dogs. So that kind of helped at least. Okay. And well, as for Janelle Salvador, we are with you. And I guess there's nothing to say kasi nakakalungkot talaga yung mga ganitong balita. Right? So, sana she recovers from this experience and probably have another dog who would probably not replace, pero she can focus and giving all the love she has for the dog. So good luck to you, Janelle Salvador, and sorry for the loss. In other news, let's go abroad, naman. In other news, a mom killed by two dogs she was looking after as soon or wait, mom killed by two dogs she was looking after as son slept upstairs. A North Carolina. Oh wait, this story is published on vt.co, and the details goes: a North Carolina mom has died after being mauled to death by two dogs she had agreed to look after for a friend. Okay, so maybe guys, if you're not really that knowledgeable or maybe you don't know the dog, mas maganda siguro you would probably say no. Okay? Saying no actually is very hard. Okay? As reported by People, 4 to 6 year old Trina Peed was dog sitting two pit bulls at her home on Vance Street in Greensboro, North Carolina. However, shortly after 2 a.m. on Thursday, July 7th, Trina's neighbors awoke to screams after she had let the two dogs out in her backyard. Oh, that is just terrible. So, one witness to the attack quickly called 911 for help. In the call, Fox 8 reports that the caller told the operator, "It's dark. All I hear is yelling and her dogs over there attacking her. All I know is that they done drug her into the dark," the caller said. At the time of the attack, Pete's son was asleep in the house upstairs. When he woke up, he was informed that his mom has passed away. Greensboro police have confirmed that one of the pit bulls was shot by a responding officer on the night, with officials telling the press that it was the only option that had to stop the attack. Per Newsweek, Guilford County Animal Services now has the surviving pit bull in quarantine. Okay, so that's depressing, diba? Like I said, this kind of news, uh, though it is an isolated incident, pero na-highlight kasi that the dog was a pit bull, and the pit bulls will get a bad rap. Pero again, not all dogs or not all pitties are going to be like this, but you have to understand that pitties, just them being very, even though they're very friendly and they're very smart, they can still be very powerful. And meron sila kasi tinatawag na game. Okay? Guys, if you don't know what game is, eto yung parang, it's an unstoppable desire to chase or to bite. Parang that's how they were bred. Okay? And marami talaga mga pit bull defenders, mga bully defenders na who would look at that. No, PDs are great. They're actually a dog. There's no bad dog. There's just bad owners. Yes, that's partly true. Pero you also have to understand that breeding and genetics plays a big, big part. Now, it doesn't really say too much about what happened shortly after and what's the cost of the issue. But as of writing, more than $13,000 has been raised for the family over 300 from over 300 donations. Okay. So, yung mga ganito kasing incidents, it's easy to isolate that it's a pit bull, so pit bulls are dangerous. And I have a favorite pit bull. Okay, I have a bunch of few favorite pit bulls na naging students natin. And one of them is teka lang. Shoot. I remember the face. Well, one of them is Yoko, isang napaka beautiful na na American bully. Very sweet to us and really listens. And then another one is Peebo. Ito, Peebo is really a pit bull, right? And he is, I would say, really, really powerful. Okay? So, yun ang reality nun. They can be really tough. Sabi ko nga doon sa mga pet parents they are so lucky that despite the energy, despite the drive that they have, the pet parents are helping them out. Okay? So, teka lang. Tina Ryan, hello. Are you there?
I'm
Okay.
here just
Tina,
listening,
Tina?
coach. I'm just
I can't hear you,
listening.
Tina.
Man, can you hear me now,
Oh, there you
coach?
go. Yeah, I can hear you now. Come.
I'm just listening.
Okay, so yeah. Kikinig lang daw siya. Pero she's busy right now. She's actually here. And she's working. All right. Well, there you go. So pit bulls are usually given a bad rap. Pero you also have to consider yung training, yung experience ng pet parent, yung nag-handle. Kung meron kaming mga PTs dito, kung tutuusin, ako muna before my staff. Lalong-lalo na yung mga baguhan, hindi mo na sila nag-handle. I let the more senior dog pet care assistants that we have deal with them. So that's very important. Okay? So this is an isolated incident. Let's not just pour down or parang blame the dog. Training and the breeding is also very important. And then, syempre, yung skill set ng nagmamay-ari o yun nag-aalaga. Okay? There you go. All right. Now, for this next news, gusto kong i-share sa inyo because mas maganda if you can also hear the original. This was posted on kxan.com, and I'm just going to share my screen para for those who's watching live. This is a treat for you. Okay, let's see if I can share my screen. I can't seem to share my screen. Pero, paano ba natin mapiplay to? Hold on, give me a moment. All right. Teka lang. Okay. Chrome doesn't want to play that. Then we'll try something else. Let's use a different browser. There you go. All right. So let's listen to the news.
Is investigating after a lost dog.
Hold on. Ulitin natin.
dog was found dead at a pet boarding facility in Spicewood.
KXAN's Brianna Hollis explains how the golden retriever's remains were found and the impact it is having on the local community.
Teka lang, bakit meron feedback? I have
Beautiful
feedback.
dog. His family is a part of this community.
Remove muna natin. You know what? I'm just going to read the news article to you, okay? All right, so this was published at kxan.com. So apparently, you know, we run a dog boarding and training service here in south of Metro Manila. And then we can relate because it's so hard trying to care for dogs, especially kung marami na sila. And then, syempre, kung marami na yung mga aso, mas maraming mga manpower ang kailangan. Okay? And syempre, dun sa manpower na yon, kailangan din bantayan natin. At least, again, let me just share you our personal experience. Kailangan natin bantayan yung weight ng aso. We need to make sure that their food is kept clean and then sanitized, and then kailangan talaga it's sealed tight. Kasi baka mayroong mga bugs na pumasok dun sa food nila. So minsan pa nga, yung mga binibigay sa amin is plastic bag lang talaga na parang binili sa palengke. So sabi ko, my goodness, okay, that won't work. Kung totoo siya, mas gusto nga namin sana talagang naka-airtight. Okay, a fresh bag of dog food para mas maganda. Okay? So, in this news, it's very heartbreaking. Okay? This happened in Spicewood, Texas. Okay? So, according to the news, the Burnett County Sheriff's Office is investigating the Lucky Dogs Pet Resort in Spicewood after a pet recovery service found the remains of a dog buried on the property. Can you believe that? I can't even imagine na a supposedly pet resort na you bring in your dog to care tapos biglang sana in-explain lang no? Pero anong nangyari kasi dito, the dog was buried. So, it doesn't make sense. Why would they do that? We run a similar kind of service and kami praning kami. To a point, guys, namimili kami. Okay? Namimili kami ng mga asong papasok sa aming school. Hindi basta-basta. Because it's a ton of work. Okay? So, let's go back to the story. According to Burnett County Sheriff's Office Captain of Support Services, Mike Sorenson, Greater Austin Nonprofit Trapping Rescue and Pet Recovery Service, or TRAPRS, told investigators on July 1st that a group of members found, or the group members of the service found, a dog buried on the property of Lucky Dogs Resort. I guess it's not so lucky anymore, right? So this is a nightmare, no, for the business. And kung napatunayan, again, I believe in due process. Kung napatunayan na there was negligence and there was actually intention or motive to hide the body of the dog, they should really pay. Remember what happened to Mo Twister's dog. Yun, kitang-kita na talaga dun sa CCTV that the dog was kidnapped and allegedly was abused to death. Okay, and just left for dead. So that's really heartbreaking. I'm not sure if they've even moved past that. Pero here you go. We are receiving this news wherein the dog remains was found doon sa pet resort. Investigators said that the dog is a golden retriever named Indy that went missing while staying in Lucky Dog. Indy's owners identified the dog through a collar and microchip. You know what, guys? It's very important talaga na sana ma-implement dito sa Pilipinas yung talagang pag-microchip at saka yung pagkakabit ng collar sa mga dogs. No, it's painless, fairly easy procedure. Hindi naman siya ganun kamahal. No, so sana ma-implement na rin yan. Pero yung nga, Diyos ko, pati nga siguro parang simpleng anti-rabies lang, hindi pa natin ma-implement ng maayos, no? Pero, guys, we're just trying to be hopeful. Okay? Investigators said that the dog is a golden retriever, sabi nga, na named Indy. Kawawa naman si Indy. The Burnett County Sheriff's Office Animal Control Unit is now looking into how Indy died. On Monday, we went to the pet resort and spoke with an employee. She said she did not wish to make a comment at this time. And then the report tried calling Lucky Dogs Tuesday afternoon, but no one answered. BK Mayor Carol King said the Lake Travis community started rallying behind Indy's owners when the dog was first reported missing from the kennel. So sabi nga, nawala daw yung aso dun sa kennel. Let's just think about it. The dog was boarded. It doesn't say training eh. Ibig sabihin talagang dinala lang yung dog para i-board doon sa boarding kennel. Tapos, poof, biglang nawala. Unbelievable. Diba? You know what? Hindi ako I'm not gonna lie to you. If you follow our YouTube account, meron mga ilang incidents na nangyari dito to a point na yung isa, actually hindi naman ilang incident. Meron isang incident na dinemanda kami. It's not even our fault. The dog collapsed and passed. And dinemanda kami for 20 million pesos. Sabi namin, it's not our fault. Hindi sila naniwala. And this is a very affluent person. Subukan nyo hanapin din sa YouTube. I will explain it to there. Paano namin nalagpasan yon. Pero we're lucky na patunayan kaming inosente kami. Pero that's syempre marami pang detalye hindi namin sinasabi sa inyo because it's too personal. And we don't want that to happen again. Kaya mas lalo kami naging strict doon sa boarding process namin. To a point na hindi namin talaga nagpapaboard unless na alam namin na healthy na aso. Okay? Pero this is really sad na, okay, binoard yung aso, tapos bigla na lang daw nawala. I mean, biglang nawala. Okay? So, teka lang. Medyo Tina's asking me on the background kung ano daw. Maybe she wants to join us. Teka lang, let's see. Hey, Tina.
Can you hear me, Coach?
Teka lang, ayos ko lang yung audio.
I can't. Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, teka lang.
Ayun! Ayun! Bakit may delay? Wait. It's okay. I'll just ignore it. Alright. Where did this happen, Coach? Sorry, while you were talking, so many things were playing in the background. I had to restart. I can't hear you naman. I can't hear you naman. I can't hear you naman.
Hello, Tina?
Can you hear me?
Tina?
Yeah. I can hear
Tina?
you.
Testing your speakers
Wow,
on string
we're losing
It
audio.
sounds like they're working.
Can you hear me?
Let's see. Tina, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but can you hear me?
Oh, this is weird.
Okay. Ayan, I can't. I can hear you, but
Okay,
I
that's
don't think you
fine.
can hear me.
All right, Tina, go ahead.
Can you hear me na? Ayan,
Yes.
okay. So I'm sorry as I was listening to you, a lot of something else was playing. So I didn't really catch the whole thing except may nawalang aso. May I just ask kung saan nangyari to? Sa States ba to?
Yeah, this happened states. It's actually in Spicewood, Texas.
OMG. Okay, I caught as far as, you sharing your 20 million lawsuit from this, a-hole. I'm not supposed to say those words anymore. Bagong buhay na ako. Anyway, yeah, that's how far I caught the ano, the show. So, wow. Ah, my goodness. Ano bang masasabi ko diyan? So nawala na lang yung aso tapos di nila mapakita. Like, yeah, so I left my dog there for you guys to take care of, and then now the dog's missing. Ha!
Yeah,
I'd be
so
in jail probably the next
that's
day.
what happened, no? So we're not really sure. Actually, walang
But
ano
then,
eh, walang explanation. The investigator said the dog is a golden retriever named Indy. Yun lang. Tapos, according to the story, as it says on Monday, they went to the pet resort and spoke with an employee. Tapos, sabi nila they don't want to give comments. Um, so, and according to the investigation, it's still in its early stages. The sheriff's office asked anyone with information on this case or anyone who has had issues with lucky dogs in the past to email the county sheriff para siguro they can file the appropriate charges.
oh my gosh, that is horrible. I feel so. My heart goes out to the family of the all of a sudden biglang naglahong aso. All of a sudden na bigla pa. Yeah, but I think I'd be in jail the next day for arson. Bigla ganun. Sinunog ko yung facility, char. Mrs.
Grabe.
Nawawala yung aso. Okay. Kahit mahal ang gas, bibili ako. I'm kidding. No, wow. Naku naman. Um, how long has the dog been missing?
You know what? It says on the article lang talaga na nag-stay yung aso doon sa Lucky Dog, and it doesn't say naman kung ano eh, kung gaano katagal. Pero
Oh, but
sinabi
okay.
lang kasi the dog was missing. Tapos
And they
they
found
stopped
it
looking.
buried.
Yeah, nung nag-hire na sila ng pet recovery, maybe investigators who were just trying to get accounts of people and then find the trail, pero it all pointed back to the Lucky Dogs Pet Resort.
The old me, coach, honestly, would probably raise hell. I mean, seriously, maybe up to the point na baka, yeah, maybe I'll be in jail the next day for, arson. But the new me, I will I'm just gonna, I guess I'll leave it to I don't know, the investigating team to find out really what's happened. I mean, who am I not to forgive? Diba? I just maybe want closure just to see what really happened. I mean, seriously. Like, ano na lang, sabihin niyo na lang sa akin yung totoo para at least, 'di ba, may closure ako.
Yes, yes.
'Di ba? And then
Definitely.
pagdadasal ko na lang na sana they all go to hell. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's the old me. That's the old me. Pagdadasal ko na
Right.
lahat sila. No, but yun lang. I guess, ano pa ba magagawa ko kung kahit naman anong gawin ko, di naman mababalik yung buhay ng aso ko, 'di ba? But at least I'd want some closure. Just tell me the truth. Like, if my dog died by accident, I don't know, whatever, but just tell me something para matahimik na lang ako. Then I'll forgive.
Yes.
Yeah. Si Macy,
Yeah.
so she likes the old me daw.
Yeah. Well, that's how it is. It's a really sad news. Siguro, ganun nga eh. Kasi kung tutusin, ang dami din nagsusulputan ng mga pet boarding facilities lately na napapansin natin sa Facebook, they're advertising. Every time na meron kaming makita, sinasabi ko, oh my goodness, there's a new player in town and are they trained? Do they have that experience? Kasi sabi ko, we've been there and we've learned so much on how difficult it is, and unless that facility uh, stay in business for the next 5 years, meaning they don't have enough information or they have not experienced enough. Kasi kami, we've been doing this for
Yeah,
so long. Ang dami na
I
namin na
know. And
naranasan.
look at what happened, diba? I mean, you still got blamed for something that the court even said wala kayong kasalanan, you know?
Yes.
And for 20 million, really? Come on. Like if I see that, actually, if I see that couple, I'll probably say hi and say, really, 20 million for a small business that you're gonna take that you sued? Come on. But syempre, you know, ano na yan?
Well, ganun talaga. Siyempre,
Move
meron
on na lang tayo
tayong
lahat, coach.
sometimes I don't even want to talk about them, yung nagsu sa amin. Pero yun nandito naman dun sa news article that happened in Texas. Nagugulat lang din kami, pati ni Mrs. Coach, na why would they hide the body? Allegedly, it's not just one dog. Meron pa daw ibang katawan ng aso na parang tinago nila doon. So, horrific.
Yeah, I mean, a loss is a loss. Talagang let's just pray for the families of those who are grieving. And yeah, I mean, I guess coach, it's not as I don't want to say harsh naman, parang kinukumpara ko pa rin yung loss eh. I guess um I think I'm just trying to parang go back to what happened to Mo's dog. 'Di ba? Isa pa 'yon na kinuha sa backyard nila.
Yes.
Parang sasabihin ko sana mas harsh yung kay Mo, hindi rin eh. Kasi I mean, both families lost the dog. So I guess it's just, I don't know why I even brought it up. A loss is a loss. So let's just hope that the families get some answers. Right, Covey?
Yeah, right you are, Tina Ryan. Well, thank you for joining us.
I miss you guys. I gotta run to my other meeting. And so let me know if we can do the podcast with one of our surprise guests sa mall ba? Tama to.
Yeah, and we'll bring the new gear para mas magandang audio. Again, guys, if you hear some technical issues, that's because it's a really new gear that I'm still trying to learn. Pero again, we invested on this broadcast microphone and the mixer so we can give you really great audio.
So is that like parang nasa case lang, coach, like bring it anywhere, strike anywhere tayo, ganun, yung bagong yan.
Yeah, it's
Oh my
actually we
gosh!
don't even need to parang we don't even need to set it up much. Give me power, or it runs on USB. Tapos since we're not going to be doing too much live na, pwedeng hiwalay na yung audio, hiwalay na yung camera feed, and then we can just do post. It's gonna be wonderful. Kung tutusin, pang talaga, pang broadcast talaga.
Yeah, Joe
studio.
Rogan levels. Woohoo! Well, enjoy the rest of the show, coach, and I will talk to you soon. I miss you, Mrs.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you so much, Tina Ryan. Ayan. So, nagkaroon tayo ng feedback kanina with trying to bring in Tina Ryan using our streaming software. Pero at least we know that the phone patch works. All right. Well, I guess ang bilis ng oras. I still have other news sana, pero I think that is our time. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to this episode of The Barking News. So, maraming salamat. Teka lang. Ayan, nawala na naman ang aking audio dito. Hindi ko marinig. So guys, abangan nyo because we are trying to fix everything. New format, new style, and as much as possible, I want to bring in more content and then upload new episodes doon sa ating YouTube channel. Lalong-lalo na dumadami yung request na mag-comment tayo about doon sa mga vloggers na nag-exploit ng mga dogs doon sa mga pet shops. So, abangan nyo yan. Maraming salamat. Thank you so much for joining me on the podcast. Again, this is Doug, Coach Francis, and in behalf of Tina Ryan and Mrs. Coach, keep healthy, keep safe, and don't forget to pet your dog. I will see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.